Good morning. Hope y'all are doing all right. So I decided to try something new. One, we're gonna multi-stream again. I created a second Rufus Valentino account on Twitch because my original one is already at affiliate. And if you're familiar, the way the Twitch works, if you're affiliate or partner, you can only stream on their platform at a time. So if you want to stream on YouTube as well, you have to do it separately. But if you're not affiliated or partner, you can multi-stream both at the same time. So I decided I was going to try it out, and so I created a second account, and so now I'm streaming on both. The way YouTube works, which I recently found out, is even if you're partnered with YouTube, because they don't have affiliate, if you're partnered with YouTube, you can still multi-stream on other platforms at the same time. So that sounds a little bit better than me. You know, sounds a lot better than being limited to one platform. So we're going to try this out, see how we grow. Hopefully my internet can handle it. Hopefully my computer can handle streaming on multi-platforms. I've done it before in the past. And then I decided just to focus on one platform, which was probably a mistake. So if it works well, we might try adding Facebook in there too, so we can reach as many people as possible and get my nice, beautiful face all over the internet. Speaking of which, make sure you also check out all my social media: Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, etc., etc. So they released Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remastered here recently, and we're going to try it. We're going to play it, and we can compare it to the original, which there's multiple originals, actually. You got this one, which is the newest one. There's a version on Steam that's sort of like the DS version. I didn't care for that at all. I uninstalled it. Then you have the PlayStation 1 version, and then you have the Super Nintendo version, which in America was called Final Fantasy III. We apparently had troubles counting back in that time period. So we're going to play the game, kind of compare it. There's going to be things you might like. There's going to be things that you might not like, and that's okay. It's a little bit more pixelated, like Super Nintendo, than the PlayStation 1 version. The PlayStation 1's not quite as pixelated. And I'm not 100% sure, Valerian, I see you there in the chat, but for some reason, Restream is also adding random numbers and letters next to your comments. I got FF3 US 1.0 and then 4 EVA. I'm not sure what 4 EVA is supposed to be. And then earlier when you said hi, it gave me a bunch of numbers. The emote on the first one. Okay, so Restream's not showing me the emotes. Is basically what it is. They're giving me codes for the the emotes. I'm not sure why it's not showing me the emotes, but I guess I'll have to communicate with Restream and find out what that's about. All right, so I watched the trailer for Final Fantasy VI, and there's one part I wasn't too fond of, and maybe it's because I'm grew up on the original, but anybody who's familiar with Final Fantasy VI, there's a scene where Celeste has to sing opera music. And so in the original, it was like gibberish. You couldn't understand it. There was, captions that said what she was singing or whatnot. Well, in this version, they have translated it in English. So now she's singing in English. And when I heard it on the trailer, it sounded a little pitchy to me. Of course, I guess it's supposed to be, because Celeste is not, she's a warrior. She's not a opera singer. So why the gibberish didn't bother me as much as the English does, I honestly don't know. Yeah, it doesn't translate Discord emotes. Okay. Oh well. At least we can talk. That's a good thing. You expect 100% hate the opera scene, and every other part of the game I fell in love with. You can't compete with nostalgia. I agree. But this version is a lot better than that other Steam version. I didn't like that at all. That's all I'm going to say about that. So we also got some new overlays. I've been working on this since last night, and I was trying to rush this morning. That's why I'm a little bit late, trying to get everything going, because we also have to have 2 sets of alert boxes, one for YouTube and one for Twitch, and labels and the whole 9 yards. So it took a little time. But let's see if we can get started with this game. Just to give you a heads up, I tried to color code the labels a little bit. Might not look as pretty. It looks nicer white, but I had to find a way so you would know who was YouTube and who was Twitch. The YouTube is going to be red, Twitch is going to be purple because that's their colors, and then donations are going to be in like yellow to like be gold or something. I'm glad they bring the wonderful old story-driven game to a new audience, though, so they can get their own nostalgia and love this game like I loved it back then. I still love the original, the nostalgia, like you were saying. I'll always like the old sounds and music, but I will say I kind of like the music a little bit in this game. They did modernize it a little bit. I played a little bit yesterday just to try to decide whether or not I indeed wanted to play this version or not. And the music had a little bit of jazz in it, so I kind of liked it. I thought it was relaxing, but I'll never stop liking the original sounds. All right, so let's turn the music back on. And let me pull the game up. Are we still doing pretty good on YouTube and Twitch? Let's see, it says excellent condition, which says excellent condition. Alright, I think we're good. They didn't ruin crystals, so that's a good start. Yeah, the crystal theme, what do they call it? The prelude, I think is what it's called. Alright, new game. The ancient war of the Magi. When its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of a world remained. Even the power of magic was there. Oh no! Not the magic. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. Yet, there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. So far, that music pretty much sounds the same. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? Of course, the text there is a little bit different than the original. They worded it slightly different. That sounds off. There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper has been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Ah, probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Ah, yes, our witch. I hear she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kind of makes your skin crawl. Relax, with that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. Too many letters on the screen, you call shenanigans. We'll approach from the east, move out. Now, one of the complaints that I read was how they don't show the credits here like they did in the original. All you see is them walking like in the original. So I'm assuming they'll show the credits at the end. At least it's made to be full screen. Whereas a lot of people shorten the screen because of the pixels, I guess. Made it less boring to sit through. You were reading all the Japanese names. Well, it does allow you to see the environment as they're walking. They could walk a little bit faster, though. But it allows you to see the scenery and listen to the music a little bit, I guess. I mean, they could have still, like, put the credits, like, on the side of the screen. Smaller font, maybe not all the way across the screen, but just to the side. They could have done that. You know what's funny? I think they're actually walking through the battlefield behind the town that you fight in later. Yeah, you're probably right. That's still 2D. Because see, technically there's supposed to be some elevation there. There's supposed to be like cliffs and hills and whatnot. The girl takes point and we don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Alright, this tells me what buttons to push. We won't wait. I think that's how I want it. Yeah, that's how I want it. The part of the sadness, though, is you can't really change the menu screen. You have graphic display. You have standard, and you have classic, which puts lines in the screens. That's it. Whereas you used to be able to change it to different patterns and whatnot. Move Terra to back row. Step 2, kill Vix and Wedge so they don't soak XP. That's true. I mean, they're gonna die anyways, right? Didn't think about that. That's good. Put her in the back. Leave them in the front. Kill Vix and Wedge so they don't soak up XP. Yeah, if you can grind up to level 6 before you get your next party member, he comes in at level 8. I never thought of that. And you'll be at least 4 if you kill them off in the first fight. They're not letting me. I can use magic on them, but I can't use Magitech on them. Okay? This is kind of wrong, but I mean, all the XP you'll earn without them should get you around level 4. I could be wrong. I cheated a lot. So much for the slave crown, huh? Did I just heal him? You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. we could just do some grinding. Power game remove. Imperial Magitech armor, not even Narshe is safe anymore. I'm not exactly sure how you say that. Narshe. I usually do a little bit of leveling up before I get to the snail. You always rhymed it with marsh. Narshe. Stop them. So it could be Narshe or it could be French. Narshe. I don't know. This is why we need voice acting. Alright, let's bioblast them. Thunder. Ice. Vanisher. Maybe the R is silent and it's Nash. That could be too. Be Narshe. We can even run. We've got him trapped. We're surrounded. I am vanishing you. Oh, she's up to level, or yeah, up to level 4. Defend the mines! Alright, let's use Confuser. Let's heal her. And heal him. Ah, you missed. Let's do... Yeah, I think the normal with the dead guards is level 5. With 5 minutes left of grinding in the cave. According to our source, the miners unearthed the frozen Esper in a new shaft they were digging. This must be it. Question is, what was Narshe gonna do with the Esper anyways? Strange light fills the air. Well, I already know all about it. So you get, and I'm gonna save over my other one here, because that was just a test anyways. They also give you quick save, so you can save anywhere. You don't necessarily need a save point, you can just do a quick save, which I kind of like, because especially in today's world, we are so busy. You've got kids and whatnot, might have to go out the door quick or something. So you can quick save, you know, turn the game off and go. Start with an experience egg skews my memory a bit though. Starting with an experience egg. I don't have any experience egg. Only thing that I kind of thought was funny, to quit the game, you have to go to configuration. That doesn't really make sense to me. They should have had like a quit game down here or something. Oh, you cheated a lot. Yeah, and there's that, what was it called? Randomizer thing too, so you can play the game a lot differently. A lot of streamers are doing that. So usually I sit here and I fight rats and whatnot for a little bit before I fight the snail. And it's kind of neat, they tell you how much you need for your next level on the screen. That's good. Randomizer's fun sometimes when you got an entire game memorized and want to shake things up. Yeah, because I totally would love to have Leo in my party. I think I've already made that clear numerously. You get to play him a little bit. It's like a tease. It's like, enjoy this badass character. Nope, he's gone. I mean, he had a nice setup. Crystal armor, crystal sword, had the offering, shock was badass. I mean, he was probably technically the best fighter in the game. Or one of them, anyway. Shock was underpowered at endgame. Yeah. Boom! Cheated it into the more useless characters like Realm once or twice. Yeah, I was never a big fan of Realm and her sketch. You know, we all usually have our favorites. Like sketch because it let me glitch my items and get 1,000 dirks and a few Atma weapons. Yeah. A few Atma weapons would be good. Okay, changing the road didn't exactly do what I thought it would do. There's that move, offering and Genji glove at max level. Yeah. One of the Final Fantasies, I can't remember which one. If you, it might have been, it was 4. I think it was 4. If you got an attack like that, where it was a attack from behind or whatever, and you had your mages were now in the front row, you could change the row and everybody would switch places, so that the front row is back in the front row. Apparently that they didn't do that with this one. It just changes the individual. I don't have any like sleeping bags. I just got potion. How much experience points do we get from one fight? I wasn't really paying attention. It's never had the full party road change. Yeah. We'll let Biggs and Wedge go up one level before we say goodbye. About 2 more fights. One of the good things about leveling up here is you got the Magitech armor, which is overpowered. So it makes it a little bit easier and quicker. Oh, we're gonna have to do one more fight. Now she's out of magic. I'll handle this. Stand. We're not handing over the Esper. Emir, get them. Emir. That's a different name. I don't think that's the same name. Hold it. This thing's they must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is. The Whelk. That's what it was called before. They gave it an actual name. Ever heard of a lightning whelk? The monster that absorbs lightning. It stores the energy in its ship. Right. Whatever you do, don't attack the ship. Grinding was a lot easier with the repeat battle ending cheat code. Turn on the switch, finish combat, go outside and play for a half hour or so, turn off the switch and be 10 levels higher. There is an auto battle mode in this version, I believe. Got it. Yeah, if you hit square, you can stop auto battle. Now, see, the funny thing is that they trick you a little bit at the beginning. They tell you it's a lightning whelk in that it absorbs lightning. And then they tell you don't attack the shell. And so, truth is, you can hit it with lightning, you just can't hit the shell with anything. They watch. Oh, he's about to go in the shell. Never mind. Now's the time to do it. We don't really need to be healed all that much. This is also comical with the dead guards. They wake up just for the conversation and then fall over dead again. Yeah. We're not going to attack you. See, now watch, you can use Thunder Beam on the whelp. Just not yourself. See? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I hit auto. Well, it turned out for the best anyways. She did what I wanted her to do. That control would throw me off so hard I used that button for previous ally turn, which is used most often when trying to use one person's ability until something happens. Yeah, I hit the square button because in the original that changes to the next party member. In this, it turns it to auto battle, which I might be able to change that. I remember that game, but on Game Boy Advance, though, the memories, man, yeah, a lot of memories. I first played this on Super Nintendo when it was called Final Fantasy III, and then when PlayStation came out, then I played it on PlayStation. But the problem with the PlayStation version is the loading was so long, wasn't as fast. I like the little map there in the corner. That's kind of nice. It looks exactly like the room you're in. I changed the... Let's see if we can change that. Let's see. Open, close map. Auto battle, on and off. Let's see. Oh, they're only going to let me change it to triangle. Which I want as the menu button. They're only giving me 4 buttons to choose from. Well, I guess we'll just have to teach ourselves not to use it. Give me just a second. My daughter's at the door. Bless her heart, 3-year-olds are so cute. She apparently had a boo-boo on her finger and has a Band-Aid on it. She knocked on the door and says, I have a boo-boo. I'm like, okay. All right, let's go get this Esper. So this is the frozen Esper. It's a badass Esper too. Depending on what you're fighting. This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. Frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. Another difference between the original, I think they changed it in the PlayStation version, but Super Nintendo, they had a lot of spelling and grammar and name issues. But Biggs used to be Vix instead of Biggs. It used to be Vix and Wedge, and now it's Biggs and Wedge. Where's that light coming from? Ah! Well, what was that? Wedge! Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, but Ted Woosley, man, loved that guy. I mean, this Esper was so bad, he was just like, gone. And he just toasted the Magitech armor, too. While being frozen. Where am I? My, and I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. There were some technical limitations to the ROM space. He had to cut a lot of actual dialogue to make it fit in English. So I don't mind a little added story. It's not added, it's just retranslated. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you in time, that is. A mysterious young woman born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. Hey, at least they lowercased the other letters this time, instead of you're shouting her name. Terra sounds good to me. Ted also had limitations with things relating to religion and sexuality. Yeah. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Oof, oof, oof. Dobermans. Open up. We're here for that Magitech armor pilot. Open this door right now. Hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. But first I must check your clock. Open this door right now. Hand over the girl. She's an agent. I will not hand over myself. It's a shame we can't get any armor. That'd be nice. Can we burn our hand in the fire? Nope. Not in this game. Can we heal into bed? Nope. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. Up there! We're on the 3rd floor. Our first fight without our armor. Well, I know that's strong against fire. So we can't use fire on it. Not that we really need to. Probably should just conserve our magic. Can we go down? Nope. I'll go down. We can even see the save spot on the map. That's pretty cool. Now all we need is for the save spot to automatically heal you when you walk on it. Goodbye, Wedge and Biggs. Nice knowing you. Not sure what you think of the mini-map. I kind of like it. I mean, it's out of the way, so it's not really in your view like some games. And I like how it shows the entire area. It's kind of cheating in a sense. But I mean, you can also turn it off if you don't like it. So that's kind of cool. Oh, we passed the chest. I guess this is where the auto combat would come into play. As long as she doesn't use magic. Probably would use magic though. It doesn't show too much. Yeah. It just gives you a little bit more texture, I guess. Hear that saxophone in the music? You're aware of the game mechanics behind these chests. Let me guess, if I open them now, I can't open them later. Does that sound about right? Intend to wonder there's probably something better in them, right? The contents change later. Do they change into anything better? One's here and in the cave to South Figaro. Is it some... What is it? Do you know what it is? I mean, if it's just healing stuff, I mean, that's no too big deal. But if it's anything else... Weapons, armor... I'll open it anyways. We need items. My min-maxing always had me pick these up early since they don't change much. Leave the one later in the Moogle cave here. And leave all the ones in the Figaro cave until you come back with the less. Okay, so we're not really going to be going in the Moogle cave right now, and leave the ones in Figaro cave. I'll try to remember that. There she is. Oh no! Ouch! She broke her legs. Yeah, you leave the Moogle cave until the World of Ruin, I think. My sweet little magic user. Hee 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 hee. This slave crown, you'll be all mine. We'll pass through there on the way back with Bannon. Okay. But just don't get it that time. Wee good, good. Burn them all to a crisp. Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We have been chosen. Time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestar! Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume. Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler searching the world over for relics of the past. Locked. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ah, semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. Girl? You don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that to the Empire. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Yeah. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narshe. That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. There she is. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Hoopo! Moogles, are you saying you want to help? Hoopo! Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? I think we got it. Just gotta figure out what button. Read the screen. I just need to read the screen. Of course, we could just leave them like this. Not like they can get past the three of us standing there. I don't believe. Oh, I can't. You also steal from your friend here, right? I wonder if they fixed that in the version. Steal what from your friend? You can unequip Mog in the original. Oh my lord, really? We will do that before we finish the boss. We will definitely do that before fighting the boss. For sure. Yeah, the spear is good for your next character, and the shield is good for either of these, yeah. All the potions. They changed some of that a little bit. There's a lot more rocks falling down in this one. But Lulu is the weakest one. Looked like it just went 2 times faster. And the rocks were more broken apart, too. None of these have any abilities, so it's just straight up attack. I think we just got these 2 left and then the boss. I think, don't I need to steal something from the boss too? Not a requirement. I think each group got to fight two enemies. Guard the door. I'll help him in this fight, won't it? I can go down here and I can do quick save. We need to heal. I have one more potion. I don't see a sword option. Oh, there. Oh, hold up. Hold up. There we go. We do have a sword option. Shame I don't have captured. He's not a marshal. There's the knife. You killed Margaret. You shall pay for that! I have to bring somebody back. Damn, he hits hard. How does he hit hard when he doesn't have a weapon? He hits me again, I'm dead. Kill him with the other group. Apparently so. Holy shit. I still have the knife. How about that? We don't have any more healing stuff. Except for the elixir. He's a lot tougher than I remember in the original. I'll probably have to fight the wolves over again. Yep. Oh, is that what I need to do? I need to move him to the back row? Maybe he was still weak from the previous battle. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. Thank you, Mog. With your badass dancing abilities. Naked Mog burns guard. Yep. With dance. That's right. This switch oughta. You back with us now? You saved me? Save your thanks for the Moogles. Can't remember a thing. Like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory. Man said it would come back eventually, so you've got amnesia. Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memory returns. I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe, I promise. Locke, the ladies' man. This is a school for the beginning adventurer. Despite of all of our recent advances in technology, the outside world remains full of monsters we know little about. Here we provide advice to travelers brave enough to face its many dangers. thank you. Let's see here. Let's, she's already got a mithril knife, and she's got a shield too, so I guess we'll just let him have what he's got. I don't really need to talk to these people. I just need the treasure. I didn't get anything. Nothing's in that pot. I can't read the books. Got a sleeping bag. You might find this room more useful after you've gained some experience. A lot of things you'll hear in here might not make much sense until you've gotten... Yeah. Whoever listens to that. Not really talking to him anyways. Chuck the barrels. Nope. I'm trying to get back in the city. Is that hay? Not safe here. We'd better hightail it to south to Figaro. Figaro. Fighting in the woods. Terra learned poison up. I think original was antidote. Halt. Oh, it's you, proceed. These good-for-nothing brigands have been locked up for thievery and worse. You'd best keep a safe distance. Figaro Castle engine room is down those stairs. The engines are currently undergoing maintenance, so we can be ready to move at a moment's notice if the need arises. I'm sorry, I can't let you go down there. It's dangerous. Is there a hidden room somewhere over here? I guess not. Go speak to the king. Go speak to the king. You wouldn't know by looking at it, but this castle is loaded with advanced technology. For example, whoops. It's all top secret. Don't mind me. I'm gonna rob you. Welcome. The Does he already have all three, or do I have to buy them? I can't remember if he has all three or I had to buy them. We'll find out because we get to play him for a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. How many potions do I have? I have 3 potions. $20 potions. Thinking I have to buy them. Let's just buy them. Maybe we'll sell them. I will be back in a few minutes. Excuse me. All right, let's go back and talk to the king. You mean this young woman is? Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady on our very first meeting. Young King of Figaro Castle, Imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. I am Edgar, the king of Figaro. Surprised that someone like me knows a king. Well, I'll catch you two later. So you're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here for as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess your abilities would rank a distant third. What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. I suppose some girls would have felt something from those words. Not me. Feel free to wander about the castle. Sit on the throne. Okay, he says the same thing. Figaro Castle is the most advanced structure in the world. Scholars all over the world are busy studying magic. You can only learn so much from something without seeing it. The ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered the art were called magi. Desert Castle. The advanced weapons and other items we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. Hey, we got a new follower. Welcome. Really, the chat is on follower only. Okay. I did not know it was on follower only. Let's see if I can fix that. All right, so follower only chat should be off. It does it automatically now for some reason. Well, that's took you 2 days to realize. Well, that's because they didn't say nothing. Is my name a play on Rufus, Shinra, and Vincent Valentine? Be a command in Twitch chat if you type in. Should show you the suggestions. I added the quick command thing over on Twitch. Actually, no, my name does not come from Shinra or Vincent. Try to make it long story short. Back when Final Fantasy XIV first came out, the MMO, me and my sister beta tested it. And this was several years ago. And so I decided I wanted to play a Miko, and I was trying to decide what to name him. And then it just kind of popped in my head, Rufus Valentino. So I named him Rufus Valentino. And time went on, and I discovered streaming. I was on YouTube one day and saw some people playing games, and people were watching them. And so I got interested, and I'm like, well, I got to come up with a name. So that's what I went with, Rufus Valentino. Which state? North Carolina. Born in Pennsylvania, but grew up here in North Carolina. Grew up down in Southport, North Carolina by Wilmington. They filmed a bunch of movies and stuff down there. If you watched, let's see, Know What You Did Last Summer was filmed in Southport. Walk to Remember, which is kind of a romance tearjerker kind of thing, that was filmed down there. Several other stuff. So I was born in the North, and I get my country accent from North Carolina. Where are you from? PA attitude, NC accent. Louisiana. Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let him have it? I'm sure he's made a pass or two at you already, hasn't he? Our king showers his attention on women, young, old, pretty, or plain. No one is safe. Southernness was obvious, just couldn't detect from where. His Majesty said he'd marry me when I got old enough. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. What game console? This is on PC. His Majesty sounds like a pervert, yeah. This is the Pixel Remaster that's on Steam. Yeah, they were saying earlier that he flirts with all women, young, old, plain, whatever. But you don't think about stuff like that when you're young, when this first came out. He's a flirt. He's a womanizer. Of course, a lot of kings back in that time weren't they? He'd have multiple wives and mistresses. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? Heck, these days he'd probably flirt with cute guys too. Who's judging? What do you mean? Edgar. Maybe even ugly guys. Are you crying? Well, I mean, if you look at history, Romans did everything. Male, female, and animals. So to each his own, right? Edgar's twin brother who traded the throne for his own freedom. See, now that's a man that's thinking right there. I would rather have that freedom than the throne. Because freedom, for the most part, you can live like you want. But if you're a king, you're expected to act a certain way and do certain things. Oh, yes. Sabin or Sabin, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. Often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. Well, how do you like my castle? It's hot and very sandy. King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt. God, I hate Kefka. I hate him. Probably one of the worst bad guys in the Final Fantasy series. Hooey, Emperor Gestal's stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead. Why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. There's sand on my boots. All gone, sir. Can't wait to see what the submariner line is. Pathetic idiots. Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you out of my way? Alright, so he already had the auto crossbow, so we can sell one. Mithril sword, attack is 38. Spear is 70. Why did I say 7? 70. I gotta get used to these buttons, too. Means he can go to the back. Got a spear. Even though it doesn't say it in the info. Let's do a quick save. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance? This miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. I hear you've been busy down south, taking over a country or 3? Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. You can go to the back because tools don't care, and you won't be attacked. Yeah, I usually like to give him the Dragoon boots so he can jump, sort of like Kane from 4. What brings Emperor Gestal's own court mage, Hefka, to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies. She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all. Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. Wow, you really handicapped him in the endgame, huh? Oh, with the dragoon boots? I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Terra? Jump is very underpowered. Take her to her room. The one good thing about Jump, though, is while you're in the air, they can't hit you. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I have some planning to do. Being a king's not all tea and crumpets. Now, if you'll excuse me. Follow me. It's a race, it's a race. Oh, no, he beat me. Shit. Come on, come on, get out of the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter. Treasure hunter! On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narshe is one of us too. The Empire, but I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you, that's all. Things are different now. Just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. Try not to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? Jump has very minor potential versus Coupon in the arena, but the offering Atma Black Belt is better for that. You know. What in the... Fire! We're on fire! What's going on? It's the Empire. Kefka, he... What do you think you're doing? I smell smoke. So my question is, he did this with just Magitech armor? Is that it? I mean, I haven't seen any cannons or anything. It's just him and two guys and Magitech armor, I guess. Trying to talk to you. The castle's on fire. Fire, fire, hee 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 hee. Fire. Pyromaniacs. Bring me the girl now. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, then enjoy the barbecue. Get her ready. Yes, sire. Had a change of heart. It seems I have no choice. Or perhaps I do. Oh my, the brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin? How utterly delightful, hee 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 hee. Jump! Good thing they didn't miss. Alright, sink her into the sand. Yahoo! Figaro dive mode engaged. Witness the glory of Figaro. That was not originally what he said. I think he said something along the lines, no one can lay a hand on Figaro or something like that. Magitech only magically appears now. Yeah. Go kill them! Yep, submariner lines coming up. Ouch. Can we steal? What's the matter, Edgar? Apparently in Japanese, Kefka cussed them out, but it had to be sanitized for the US market. Makes you kind of curious what it was supposed to be, you know? What's the matter, Edgar? What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you see what I saw? You did, right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something. That was magic. Magic. Imagine it wasn't too bad. Probably not. Magic? You used magic? Yeah, because in today's world, you're not allowed to say shit on TV. But you can say the F word, you can say GD, you can say any other word you want, but if you say shit, they're gonna beep you. This lost a lot of its charm. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Terra. Your name was Terra, right? What? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, having the scrolling M's was part of the charm of this scene, yeah. No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Wound. That's something new. We didn't get any experience. What the hell? Bravo, Figaro. Here it comes. Son of a sandworm. You'll pay for this. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Is that 100 messages? We've done 100 messages so far, according to that. What even? Well, I guess the sandworm in the desert makes kind of sense, but seriously, that was a big change. They take Woosley translation and add to it. I'm starting to think that this translation is crap. I talk a lot on this game, haha. Yeah. Son of a sandworm. Well, I mean, like I said, it's the desert. I guess makes sort of sense. It'd make more sense if we actually fought a sandworm. That was great. Are those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic? That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. That wasn't very nice of him to say. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? And I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Big Road. Let's head in that direction. We'll give her the sword. Okay, so the original was strongly themed on Star Wars. Son of a Sandworm would be adding a little bit of Dune, since they followed pop culture in the past. I can't judge too harshly for making something more people want to relate to. It kind of fits the sci-fi theme anyways. There's the cave. I have to say, I think chocobo riding is a little disorienting because the camera is moving with the motion analog. I can move it with just the right analog, but when I walk, I can also move the analog. Yeah, it's a little off. And you're zoomed in a little bit too much. They should zoom out a little bit. Alright, let's get off this chocobo. I do not like the chocobo riding in this. This is fine. What? Sounds like he's whistling. King Edgar, where are you headed, sire? Through the cave and eastward to South Bigger Road. We'll then make for the Returners' headquarters in the north. Turn the castle and pass the word along. Understood, sire. Take care. The diagonal movement. Work. At least give me a chirp. This is a good place to build up, too. Because you got that right there. This is the cave I'm supposed to leave the treasure alone. We can stand here and we can fight. Steel. Fire. Ooh. Let's see, what level are we at? 7, 6, and 8. Them again. So he can kill him without the fire magic. Okay. We can save some magic. Not that it matters, we can heal right there. Got a potion. One's still alive. We unlocked an achievement. Apprentice, Hunter, or something like that. See if you can steal from the Hornet. Terra is about to go up a level. Grab with Celeste in the party. One gets upgraded to a Thunder Rod. Yes. I agree. Level up. Hooty hoo. Of course, we can level up on the world map out here too. Alright, so since we're not getting treasure, we'll just not worry about exploring. Wow. There's a way to get potions, I reckon. We made it through to the other side. Oh. He's an interesting fellow. Shall we follow him? Our shops carry weapons, armor, and relics of the utmost quality. Beyond Mount Colts lies the Saber Mountain. I guess it was kind of nice they added a marker there to let you know you can loot the thing. They look just like that student of Duncan's. That man at the counter's got a nasty look about him. Huh, kids aren't allowed in here. Okay, fine. I hear the Empire's been invading one town after another. I wonder how safe we are in South Figaro. Duncan's been training his boy, Vargas, along with his other students. He's always grumbling about how the kid never seems to be making any progress. Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Locke. That guy looks familiar. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lies a face known to none who lives. Yeah, that's Shadow, alright. He's an assassin. He'd kill his own best friend for the right... Originally, it was he would slit his mother's throat for a nickel. Now he's killing his best friend. I'm assuming that probably got censored. Guess we'd better steer clear of him. Out of my way, I gotta get this cider over to the old timer, because see, some of us have jobs, now scram. The Figaro Castle stood up to the Empire? Great. Now we'll all be drawn into war. Path of the cider. I wonder if they fixed the invisible path behind the building. We'll find out. I hope not. You can gain all kinds of abilities by equipping relics. These shoes double my walking speed. Watch this. But we already have a run button, so we don't really need sprint shoes anymore. Sprint shoes double walking speed. Gauntlets hold the weapon with both hands. Night code makes you shield others in combat. Dragoon boots allow you to jump. Person can equip up to 2 at the same time. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, why waste money? If I have a run button, why waste money on sprint shoes? See, prevents darkness, prevents poison, petrification, causes the bearer to cover critically wounded allies. How much money we got? We are going to wait. We will come back. Yeah. What kind of dummies would go and make the Empire mad? Ready? It's still there. It's still there. See how cool Figaro Castle looked as it moved along through the sand? No? Well, I suppose that would have been kind of hard, what with it being underground and all. Wonder if it'll really come to war. Maybe I should return home now before it's too late. So, do you think I should go ahead and loot the treasure here? Let's hope they didn't put a guard in there during the event just to block you. Haha. Clang, clang, clang. It's Magitech armor. My dad's super important, so important people come here for dinner all the time. Even General Lee... I forgot what I was going to say. Doesn't matter, take it. We will take it then. The city's eastern border, so attacking from there would... Hey, what do you think you're doing barging in here when I'm trying to write a letter? There's always a nasty draft in this room. Oh, where is it coming from? I'm afraid I'll catch a cold. Did you check behind your bookshelf? You couldn't see that? You have a safe spot. Yeah. Is the south exit clearly visible? Money. More money. No clock, it's ticking. Old clock is not ticking. We unlocked Thrifty Spender achievement. I don't remember that. I don't remember there being a door there anyways. Hey, we got some relics. Are there any other secret passages I need to know about? Yeah, they didn't have the doorway there before. Yeah, I guess they decided to make it easier. Yeah. Yeah. My grandpa used to be a servant for the richest family in town. My work here is done. You're in my way. Move it. Yeah, the bots. I've been getting a lot of those lately. Don't like strangers. Bring me some cider. Maybe I'll talk. I've been getting that on both, really. YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to deal with it here in just a second. Other thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to adjust my stream labels a little bit, because I have two separate sets of stream labels. I got Twitch and I got YouTube. And the issue that I have, multi-streaming, the labels don't update unless I have Stream Labels little app open. And so I can't have them both opened at the same time. So like I had earlier gotten a new Twitch follower, it's not showing up on the screen because I have the YouTube stream labels open, not the Twitch one. So I'm thinking if I combine the two into one, then I might be able to fix that problem. So I'll play around with it later today after the stream. Big house at the north end of town belongs to the richest family here. This town's defenses are tight. Even with their Magitech armor, the Imperials won't find it easy to get inside. My husband Duncan is a martial artist. He's famous even in Figaro, to the north. He took his students to Mount Colts for meditation and training, so he probably won't be back for a while. Head east and you'll see Mount Colts. A teleport stone. I think it was called a warp stone before, wasn't it? Welcome. And 8, and this is 14 and 9. Makes more sense to get the plumed hat. Cotton robe is 32 and 21. Sell one of these. We don't need the mithril knife anymore. Alright, we got all the equipment we need. We can go back and get the whatchamacallits. The relics. Alright, I believe that is pretty much it. Almost forgot to get my gold needle. Go down here to the dock, too. Ship isn't going anywhere. They say the same thing. Alright, so another way we can build up is we can use Duncan's house. You missed. What's that smell? Tea, it was his favorite. Rest for a bit. They actually make you hit the button, whereas in the original, you just get into bed and you automatically go to sleep. Could Sabin be living here? Hey, you happen to know where I could find the man who lives here? Sure do. Left a couple of days ago. As soon as he heard Master Duncan had been killed, headed up into the mountains. They say Duncan's son Vargas is missing too. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it one bit either. Make him hit himself. I hit the auto button. What they do? Just repeat what I told them to do last time? That appears to be it. Okay. So auto, they just repeat the last thing they were told to do. So what if they weren't told to do something? Find out in the next fight. They do what they did in the last fight. Unsealy. That's pretty much what they're doing. What they did. The last command they were given. Oh, yeah, an antidote. We killed them all that time. Oh, look who's back. Him again. He's back. He'll go up a level in one more fight. He's back. There's a lot of them around here, huh? I wonder if those are like supposed to be Duncan students that are loyal to Vargas. Which way do I want to go? It's a dead end, but it gives you a nice view of that chest. Some Serpius. Some Serpius. Some Gorgias. Still alive. I don't remember this. You remember this? I don't remember this little hidden way. Gigasclo. Oh, we're gonna have to go back to the old versions now. I never remember finding that. Glove said to have belonged to a mighty Gigas. Boosts the wearer's physical attack power. That would be good for saving the bin. You probably missed a lot then, was Gauntlet. Oh, so the Gigas glove is actually the Gauntlet. No, it's not the Gauntlet. Because in the Relic store they mentioned the Gauntlet. Well, honestly, if it wasn't for the map, I wouldn't have known it was there. That's probably what it is, Atlas Armlet. I just gotta find my way back around. How do we figure? Okay, we got a tent. Sure, we're gonna need it. That's the end of them. Oh, that's the Fuya right there. Let's get one more fight. All right, guys, that's all I got time for today. Thank y'all for coming and watching. If you are new, Twitch or YouTube, make sure you hit that follow/subscribe button. I mean, they're basically the same thing, just slightly different name. If you did enjoy it, they have a like button on YouTube. If you hit that like button, it helps convince YouTube to let others see it as well, and we can get some more viewers and followers. We can grow the channel. I think overall the multi-streaming thing worked out pretty good. I hadn't really seen any kind of disconnections or issues as far as that goes. We had a little issue with Twitch. It had it on follow-only chat, but it did prevent bots for a while. We got one as soon as we turned it off. So I guess I kind of got to weigh the options here. If you want bots out of the chat, then you got to do a follow-only kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I do have a new Twitch channel. That's how I was able to do multi-stream. So if you're on Twitch, make sure you check out my second Twitch channel. It's just Rufus Valentino #2, so that we can grow both places. All right, so that's it for the week. I will be back on Monday, 9 a.m. Y'all have a great weekend.